In today's drawing tutorial video, I'll be showing you how to draw Star Wars characters. Hit subscribe, smack the notifications button, follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Hello guys, Artistic Nick here. Tonight's tutorial I'm going to be drawing you a Stormtrooper. It's a Tatooine Stormtrooper from the original 3 episodes. I'm going to be using my Black Sharpie pen and I'm going to be talking you through the process. Quite an easy drawing, there's not an awful lot of detailing in some of the areas, and it's going to be quite big. It's going to fill this whole A4 or sheet, so let's get to it. So firstly I'm going to find the top of the head, and I'm going to be coming across the top of the head here. He's actually got quite a flat shaped head, going across at this sort of angle here, and then coming down and slightly rounded there to the side. So the same thing on this side here, arcs round, so quite flat across the top. And then we've got the top of, I guess it's his visor or his glasses across there, and then we're going to come in and we're actually going to find the eyes. So they're going to swoop down and they come across, flat across the top of the nose or the bridge of the nose there, down and round and swooping up into here, and then we're going to come in and across there. Make sure I don't forget that bit there. So this is all going to be coloured in black here. I'll do that with the Sharpie pen as well. So underneath the nose there's, underneath the glasses here, coming across the bridge of the nose, there's some detailing which comes in and back up. Side of the head we're going to bend round and down, and this comes into, I guess, the kind of vents, air vents or something on the side of the face, on the side of the helmet, which we'll see a little bit of detailing slightly later on. Side of the head here, there's a circular porthole, or I don't know, some sort of button, and then this angles in to the side there, and we've got something similar on this side. We're coming down and we're detailing this around there, and there's again a notched out area there. There's 2 almost triangular shapes, one either side there. So now we're going to come up and across, and it really is, I think, the trademark of the Tatooine Stormtrooper is the mouth area, where there's almost a grill that comes in. I guess they look a little bit like teeth or something there. So just blocking those out with the Black Sharpie pen. That would do us. Let's block this out now, just so that we get the look of it and we know that we've got things in the right place. So we're going to block all of this out. This is all black. The good thing about this drawing is the Stormtrooper is actually white, so there's not an awful lot of colouring in, so we get the black in the areas, in the right places, and we do end up with something that looks like a completed drawing, without the need to go into too much colouring. As I've said on a few of my videos before, I'm colourblind, so black and white is just fine for me. It's actually why I started drawing graphite drawings to start with. I love seeing some of the coloured colour pencil work that there's a few YouTubers out there that are doing that, making fantastic jobs of that. But it's not something that I think I'm going to be doing anytime soon. As I say, I'm colourblind. I'm red-green colourblind, but also struggle with pinks, greys. I get greys and some pinks mixed up. I also struggle with browns. So these coloured pencil drawings that look so realistic, that look, you know, almost like a photograph, to get some of the skin tones there isn't just as simple as putting a beige or a pink down, or a dark brown if we're working on a darker skinned portrait. They actually build a lot of the colours up using blues and greens and reds and things like that, and I just feel for me that that would be something that would be a little bit too difficult, slightly too tricky. But I'll have a go probably in the future and see how I find things, and maybe get some advice on which colours to use in certain areas. But for now, black and white markers, or black markers on white paper and graphite on white paper is just right for me. I enjoy it. I can see the tones, I can see the values, and I do believe that I do make a reasonable job of most of my work. If you haven't seen some of my graphite drawings, graphite portraits, I do landscapes, animals, celebrities, then check out some of my videos. There'll be a link above. I'll put a link to them. But at the moment I'm going through a little bit of a cartoon phase. I've done a few Pokemon. This is my first Star Wars character that I've done, so you should be able to find some more Star Wars characters in the not too distant future. I'll be uploading some videos, some daily videos. You're actually going to be receiving this video whilst I am in Tenerife. So this is a video that I'm doing just before I'm actually going to Tenerife over the next week. It's school holidays over here in England next week, so we'll be going to Tenerife, which is a Spanish island off of the west coast of Africa. So there's the Stormtrooper's eyes or visor. That's blocked out. Let's do a little bit of detailing in here. So as you can see now, we've blocked the eyes out there, that it is starting to take on the form of a Stormtrooper. You're starting to get a good representation of what he's beginning to look like. These vents on the side here, they come round, I guess, to aid the breathing, let the condensation out and whatnot. So coming around the bottom of this Stormtrooper's mask, there are some, I guess it's the bottom of the helmet there, and we've got again some of these trademark details coming in here, which I guess are air vents of some description. So coming under this area here now, we're looking for these shoulders, these white shoulder pads, which come in and make up the armour, the forearm armour, I guess, and the shoulder armour. It's almost like a suit of armour. It's a futuristic suit of armour, I guess. And you do see these areas underneath the white parts. It's almost like they wear a black bodysuit underneath the armour, which you can see protruding out on the elbows and the knees as well. This is sort of his hand guard, I guess, under here. Here's one of his hands, and he's actually holding a gun in this picture here. So there are his hands, and we will colour those in black. His black gloves. So yeah, he's holding a blaster, I guess they're called. I think that's what they're called. In two hands. So just getting the first hand placement right. These Black Sharpie pens are perfect for this type of coverage. You can get quite a fine tip with it if you're delicate, so you can do some fine detailing, but it covers large areas very quickly, and is perfect, like I say, for this job. So he's got a gun. Let's start with the end of the gun here, which is coming up and round there. Let's find the top of it here. Here's some more fingers of his, guess it's his left hand, holding the gun. The right side as we look at the picture. Again, just a representation of his hands. It's difficult to get any detail in between the fingers because I'm just using this black. If I had some different colours, I might use a grey or something there just to give you the indication of the separation between the fingers, but let's just block that out. I think we'll be able to get the gist of what we're looking at. Okay. Some details coming in on this blaster here. So here's his forearm armour there, some detailing. Okay, so we're looking now, this is the groin area. Again, they've got quite a distinctive white, I guess it's like a garden to their groin area there, and then you do see the black under carriage, or the under whatever they're wearing underneath it. This, I guess it's like a lycra bodysuit. So this is the top of the thigh here that you see sticking out, and then working down into the leg armour, just blocking that out. I'm going to leave just a little gap there between the hand and the inner thigh there, just so that you can see this slight separation. Otherwise that hand will all merge into one with the inner thigh there. I'm going to start on this left hand side as we look at it leg next. So he's got a chunky thigh coming out from there. This leg is going to dog leg back round. Around this thigh here there are some sort of rectangular shaped blocks. I'm not entirely sure what they are, at funny angles. And coming round and sweeping this foot around, putting the sole on, just a little bit of detailing there. Okay, looking good. So the final home straight, similar shape here to here, as it comes round, and this foot is facing more forwards, slightly more forwards. So what we actually see here, again, it's another one of those trademark images or parts of the Stormtrooper outfit that make it instantly recognisable, and it's this sort of knee pad area that you can see from the front now. Okay, we are almost done. So if we fill this forearm area in here, this undergarment, this bodysuit that he's wearing, I guess it's a boy. I don't know if I've ever seen any female Stormtroopers. I suppose it could be underneath that helmet. So that's there. I think, looking at that, I'm pretty happy with that. So there's our Stormtrooper drawing tutorial. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you gave it a go. Quite a quick one, quite easy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for all of your comments and likes, and I will see you in the next video.